All right, Rocky. It's the dawn of a new day. And well, actually, it's not dawn. You've slept in quite a while because you were extremely exhausted, and now it's high noon. But still, it is a new day. Hercules and you have been bonding. You basically bolted out of the cave as soon as you woke up so that you could go ahead and run back down to another cave, actually. Okay, that's a little silly. You know what? Maybe I'll see. Oh, where are my notes? Already, I have to go ahead and stop to take a note. Because what if, my friends, we actually made it so that we could have the debug for this cave in our cave back at home if we get to a high enough like mining, or I do have a mod that adds mining skill, or a high enough like handiness skill. Wouldn't that be cool? So I'm gonna put level 10 mining skill and then debug, because we could probably find aka another cavern into this cave, right? So we could have the debug dread horse caverns in cave house with underlined. There we go. All right, well, now that we've already gone ahead and we've stopped for the day, like to go ahead and like well, be a little silly, let's actually take a selfie before we dive on into, let's take selfie. I mean, we'll take our selfie with Hercules this way. Oh my gosh, this is the inside of Hercules' teeth. Okay, well, we almost took our selfie with Hercules, and I wonder, will he actually change his expression on selfie? Apparently not. That's fine. All right, that's fine. I probably, oh, wait. Ooh, nope. All right, I think that our self-absorbed Rocky would definitely want to go ahead and would want to be able to get himself some better pictures of himself in the near future. But for now, those poor quality photos, I love that we can go ahead and we can try to sell them for fame. Because he makes so little money off of this, I'm totally okay with that. Versus, you know, our girl Ashlyn, who is currently in her alien form. Yes, we will be taking a peek at her in just a minute. She's currently bathing after having literally spent the entire night doing amazing things on the farm. You guys! She's decided to go whole hog and help out, and now that she's starting to put the pieces together, it's really coming up corn! Not daisies. Oh, actually, now that I think of it, I don't think we have any flowers, so we probably, who are you? Probably need to do something about that. And there's a mysterious man. All right, this is why we shouldn't be in our alien form, Ashlyn. We need to be prepared for strangers, but we'll deal with that in just a second. But you know, I don't mind him selling his pictures for fame, because A, it's not gonna do, like it didn't do any fame. Maybe there's the tiniest green line. And B, I feel like it doesn't really make any money. It's so that's okay, but when it starts getting to be like, you know, into the more than a couple dollars range for photography, that's when it gets a little weird. But all right, anyway, Rocky, you go ahead and explore the caverns to get that thrill that you're looking for, and we'll pop back over to the farm, or ranch, I suppose, and I will show you guys what our girl Ashlyn has been working on. And by the way, Ashlyn is indeed in her alien form because she's best friends with Rocky, right? She even has, you know, this amazing whoa! Like two pieces of a puzzle. These Sims just clicked. Based on their preferences, they have the highest level of compatibility. Building strong relationships should be easy. So, like, they really are very close, so I think she feels comfortable. But I also think that she could sense that there's somebody else here. So, back into our normal outfit. All right, well, let me go ahead and I mean, you know what? You change into the outfit when you're ready, like there, my dear. Let me show you guys what's been going on upstairs whilst we go ahead. Do we need to water any of these? No? Okay. We could come and take care of our little goat. We'll come talk about kids these days. Oh my gosh. And then let's go ahead and clean Damien, and then maybe we'll socialize. Aw, pet him enthusiastically. Also, where's our cat? Our cat's sick again! Wait, are you sick again? Or are you just... Geppetto, do you not have any food? Okay, that actually has to happen first. Like, ooh, okay. Hopefully that snake won't get you either. Oh dear, and now we're wrestling a bear. Well, I told you, Rocky really needs to have a little bit of thrill in his life, and here we are. As Rocky meanders through the dark and foreboding cavern, a loud roar is heard nearby. Rocky turns and finds a mammoth, strong-armed bear standing with its claws in plain view. With a snarl, it extends its paw, challenging Rocky to an arm wrestling match. All right, he definitely would give this a try. He does 7 damage. Woo! Also, we need to get more pet food bowls. Oh, this is so sad. You guys. Geppetto, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We'll go ahead. We will get over here. We'll take good care of you. The bear growls and digs its claws into Rocky's hand. The match continues. On the offense! Rocky has defeated the creature. It looks like it dropped some items. Oh my gosh. So we got a grape. You know what? I will take that. I love this. Oh, and it's a perfect quality grape. You guys, you don't understand how serious a deal that is. Perfect quality grape? Oh my gosh. When we get home, we're going to have to go ahead and plant that. I don't know why he's standing over here. I feel like Ashlyn might go ahead and introduce herself just to see, she's seen the howdy introduction, so let's go have her introduce herself. Meanwhile, Geppetto, there you go. You got some food. Okay, he's dazed. Sir, did you recently get abducted by aliens? Because that might be, like, Ashlyn and her people's fault, but still. Level 1, 2-step and giant spider. So we are back at the tap dancing spider. So, dance challenge. If we lose this one again, I feel like Rocky would actually go ahead and want to start practicing his dancing. Ooh, he defeated it! Yes! Oh, he picked up 10 simoleons. That is so funny. There you go, Geppetto. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that we haven't had food for you. But while we go ahead and we, introduce ourselves to this gentleman who is dazed, and I'm gonna just say anybody who's dazed in this area probably was recently abducted by aliens, and it's probably Ashlyn's. I should get going now. Oh my gosh. Were you just spying on us? We didn't even get a chance to introduce ourselves. All right, that's sus. That's pretty sus. Ashlyn, don't worry about that and come over and please talk about kids these days. Go ahead and clean the goat, and then if you could, level 1, hang in there, bat. Coming across a small clearing, a large bat swings down from its perch and beckons Rocky forward, seemingly offering a challenge to see who can stay upside down the longest. Rocky takes a deep breath and boldly steps up for the contest. All right, this guy's only got 5 health and you're 75% of the way through the first cave. Go, 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 yes! Oh my gosh, and he found a cherry? Oh my gosh, I had no idea that we'd find so much food in the caves. That might have really helped us out, earlier. Hi, little one. Let's go ahead and let's ask who's the goat, socialize, hug the anger away, hug the tension away. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, practice guitar and violin. Oh my goodness gracious. I didn't know you could do that. Let's go ahead and maybe pet him enthusiastically. And then let's go ahead and just tell him some jokes, because Ashlyn's actually a pretty funny person. Oh, and then Rocky has found a door. There's a door with some kind of writing on it. Speak ba and enter. Let's try to open it. Rocky tries to open the door, but triggers a trap and barely escapes. How could the door be open? There must be a clue. Ba, we need a sheep? Oh my gosh. So you have to have a sheep in your inventory to be able to explore some of the cave? That's so funny! I love that. I love that. We actually need to have a sheep to be able to go ahead and keep exploring. Adrenaline-induced confidence. With every heart-pounding, death-defying action, an adrenaline seeker's confidence grows by leaps and bounds. Well, that's good for us. Yeah, he actually had a great time in the cave. That's fantastic. There you go, Rocky, my boy. All right, well, now that he's finished that, I'm gonna have him come over, harvest this prairie grass, put that manure in his inventory, and if Hercules doesn't wake up, who are you? Oh my gosh, it's Nessa. Nessa, his cousin Nessa, who is kind of more or less his adopted sister, thinks he's small and wants to be best friends. I think that's because, guys, we have 4 hours left on this married for money thing. We're not going to get it because we are not going to actually go ahead and marry anybody for money. Rocky really didn't want to, because I think we are interpreting that as his family had somebody in mind from among their friends and kind of their social group, and he didn't want to marry somebody for money. And I think Nessa, who was his cousin, is, you know, where is she? She really, they had a close bond when they were kids. They were quite Um, just like they were quite close when they were young at first, but as it became clear that Nessa was really ambitious and an overachiever and really determined to go in the direction of being academically successful, and Rocky was not, they really kind of fell apart. Like I said, the sister relationship, but that's because it's very much like adopted sister, because Rocky's parents died when he was a child. Unfortunately, they died in a car accident. They have a distant relationship. Sims with a distant family dynamic tend to be more reserved when around each other and won't make particularly frequent contact when apart. Even when in the same household, they won't go out of their way to interact or spend time together. If they do have to speak, they'll both naturally lean towards small talk. They also have a higher chance of forming bitter sentiments towards each other. Oh dear. Well, at least we're somewhat good on compatibility, and now she wants to be best friends for some reason. Okay. Am I still best friends with Ashlyn? Yes. Okay, good. I think I have a mod that lets you have multiple best friends because I want to be nice. Oh my gosh, that's so funny though. I wonder if we can just interpret that as like Nessa is trying to go ahead and check in. So, oh, and we found some horse manure while clearing that away. Speaking of horse manure, we'll go clean that up. Do we want to say anything to Nessa right now? I kind of feel like I'm just going to pretend she's not actually here. And this is just kind of a checkup where she was proud of us for not marrying with the family pressure, because she did the same. Even though she understands how, you know, it's important to keep your cultural identity going, she feels that people should be allowed to marry who they want. So I think she's proud about that. And she also is assuming that we're making progress back on the ranch. Which is a little bit of a generous statement. But I don't want to disappoint our cousin here. Maybe we'll gather some water and just kind of keep chill. Maybe wake up Hercules after that and ride him to get home. And then, what are you doing over here, ma'am? Why are you playing? Are you playing in like the dust? Speaking of dust, we have a little dust bunny, you guys. I love dust bunnies. I love dust bunnies. I seriously would commission a modder to please fix the dust bunnies to what they used to be, where they could find actual valuables for you, because it was so cute. And I really wanted to do a dust to dollars challenge, but then they nerfed the dust bunny. And now it just gives you like a couple dollars, which is sad. I really liked when he was finding me rare things and toys. That was cute. I want him to find more collectibles for us. So I love the dust bunny. We'll maybe be checking him out in just a second. View a piece of art. I'm gonna have her go ahead and view this selfie that Rocky took, that just coincidentally she happened to be in there as well. But all right. All right, Sims, you take care of yourselves for just a second. I've got a lot of catching everybody up to do. So we now have a little farm area, and our girl, Ashlyn, has gone ahead. I'm just gonna start calling her Lynn. I'm not gonna call her Ash, because we already have Ash in our, oh my gosh, this is so ironic, because we do have Ashley, who goes by Ash, over in our Snowy Sled Dog series, which will be coming back for winter season for sure, because there was a lot of drama going on there and I loved it. So we're gonna call her Lynn instead, because I also feel like Ellie Lynn. Oh my gosh, that's such a cute pun. But she has actually gained a ton of gardening from having helped out with taking care of the crops over here. And there's actually some corn that we could go ahead and have her harvest. So I'm gonna have her do that. Ooh, Rocky, you're just going ahead and he's doing some stretching. There we go. We've still got our horse is still sleeping. So you know what? I'm just gonna leave Rocky there because I think he's just having a minute. But basically, she stayed up all night harvesting everything we had, and we sold a lot of what we had as well to be able to start doing some expansions here and there, including this mold. It is a weather vane that I like to imagine that our handy dandy alien who has okay fabrication and okay handiness skill actually went ahead and she put on to the lot, because when she realized like, oh, you just need like power, you just need energy, and then she studied like what the different like technology that these humans use on Earth. She studied that, and once she managed to put all the pieces together, why not go ahead? What are you trying to play in, ma'am? Oh geez, when did you get up here that fast? Here, you go harvest these blackberries instead. And now she's feeling imaginative, so I feel like I should have her do some sort of something. Um, Here. So I actually think it is time, finally time to have her start putting that woodworking where, oh, let's grab that manure first. But it's time to have her put that handiness skill to work because her handiness created this right here. The little weather vane, which is actually from Ravasheen, I believe, and it generates power, which I love. I truly, truly love that. And also, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have her make some woodworking things with whatever funds we have. And here's where I have to kind of think about this. Because on the one hand, we could use Brazen Lotus's fresh ingredients where you have to get building supplies. But on the other hand, I think that is a step too far for me personally. So we're not going to do that. But we are going to have Ashlyn come over. And let's see. She literally doesn't have enough money for any of these. This is so funny. I was going to have her work on like horse sculptures and like bunny and elephant because she likes animals so much and she would want to go ahead and show that off. And I was gonna have her make a shoddy dining table. I guess she could make a nice one if we had enough money. I was gonna have her do that so we could go ahead and we could set it up downstairs. All right, well, time to sell a bunch of the bugs that she collected. Let's see. So we have locusts, fireflies, katydids, walking sticks, the rainbow firefly, which is quite rare and I think is actually one of her favorites. So we're not going to sell that one. We're going to keep it and let her have it as like a little pet. Mosquitoes and ladybugs. And I love the idea that we actually have her just fascinated with all of these things. Let's see. No bees, by the way. We want to keep our eyes out for bees. But I love the idea that she's fascinated by all of these bugs because, you know, she didn't have them on her alien planet. They're all part of being fascinating. Oh, and she has bred the frogs so that now we actually happen to have two rare frogs, the whirly flower frog. Yes, we can go ahead and breed it. So we want to breed the whirly flower with the eggplant whirl. So let's see. Yay, now we have two whirly flowers. All right, so we can sell the other frogs, the striped leaf frog, the spotted eggplant frog, and the spotted leaf frog. Because again, like she's studying kind of like the biology and the technology of this planet. She's not really like a knowledge sim. She's just naturally a bit curious. And she has collected a lot of blackberries, strawberries, blueberries, and corn that I'm actually hoping we might be able to. Oh, and I need to give this. Okay, I need to give that granola to Rocky when he comes back. And she's collected some hassle-free fertilizer from the compost that we have, another mod from Ravasheen. So, holy moly, like that's a lot. Now we have a little bit of money. What could I have her craft? The large lumberjack sculpture. Oh, we actually just ran into a bear, didn't we? Ferocious guardians of the forest, these lumbering predators now stand near your desktop and keep your papers safe. So let's have her work on that because I think that would be really fun. And she's feeling imaginative, so maybe that's the right mood. Maybe focused is the right mood. There we go. But you know, and I love the idea that she just got some wood from some of the fallen trees that have died around here, and she's gonna turn it into like artisanal art. So we'll let her do that. But we do have power now, is what all of that meandering rambling was about. So that now we finally have a little bit of, well, a lot of it, surprisingly, of excess of our power. I am so relieved, and we are starting to collect some water. We don't actually have water from, we don't actually have water for like washing any dishes or anything, and we don't have any automatic way to collect water yet. But I like the idea of maybe putting some of those water collectors down inside of the cave, like as time goes on. And then also Ashlyn like went through here and just planted 1.5 million things all over the place. Oh my gosh, Nessa. But she planted 1.5 million things all over the place. And then just as a lark, pun intended because it's birds, I had her interact with the birds. And before I knew it, like they love her. They went ahead and they already gave her a gift. And that shocked me. They gave her some mighty plant milk. And I was like surprised by that. But apparently the mighty plant milk, not only is it kind of cool for other reasons, but let's see. Where on earth is it over here? Oh, thank goodness. But the mighty plant milk also, it can make a veggie treats for like cows and llamas. and chickens, and it is safe for lactose intolerant Sims, which makes so much sense for an alien, right? And it also gives muscle gain, faster fitness skill, and slows the effects of aging, which I had no idea that happened. So I kind of want to go ahead and give it to Rocky as another gift, kind of re-gifting what the birds gave her, and just see how that works out. Oh yeah, and he got that cherry today. Come on, a perfect cherry. I will fight all of the bears to get a perfect cherry, because that's ridiculously useful. All right, up we go. Come on, boy. Time to get back. We've got a lot to go ahead and share with Ashlyn, because she has proven herself exceptionally useful to the ranch, and she has proven herself very adamantly willing to go ahead and actually help out, which I really love. Whoa! Did you already finish, Ashlyn? She did! So here we go. Now she could sell this for 109. Yes. Okay, so I could just have her like stand here and kind of work on that for quite a while. How much did it cost? Okay, well, you know, that wasn't as big of a boost in monies as I thought that would be. So let's, you know, with Rocky coming back, we told him that we could make something useful. And you know what? Actually, the thing that he really struggles with the most is his bladder. Let's go ahead and we're gonna make a wooden toilet. It's gonna be better than whatever we have downstairs, that's for sure. Oh, and there's some wood dust. Okay, that could go in the compost, I bet. Oh my gosh, and for a brief moment, she owned another piece of art, so she got excited. That's really cute. It could be like she's excited about making her own art. Hey, Damien. Damien, apparently I need sheep to be able to like really explore the caves, which I wasn't expecting. But that's kind of the summary of what Ashlyn was working on overnight. A lot of gardening, making friends unexpectedly with our itty bitty little birds. She collected all of those bugs, which I honestly thought was going to give us more money. So well, that's all right. I think the gardening might really start to pay off if, you know, we didn't need food, which we do. Hi, Geppetto. Geppetto's happy. There's like a rat running by over there, Geppetto, that you could maybe take a peek at. And then we did expand the basement just a touch. And we got dust bunnies, which I really love. But we did expand the basement, so we do have the apple tree down here. And that potato that Rocky found in the caves is actually planted. And we have a dust bunny friend who I really love. I love these dust bunnies. And I like the idea that he's come out because we have the dust sprites, who I think only come out at night, actually. Do they only come out at night? I think so. Interesting. But we have a couple dust sprites who are also tucked over here because, my friends, there is such a thing as a bug ranch from Simpsonian Library. And the bug ranch allows you to breed wild bugs. And I thought that breeding the dust sprites, the 200 simoleon dust sprites, sounded like the perfectly most adorable thing we could possibly do here in our cave. Doesn't that just sound so cute? Finding little dust sprites as we're inside of our cave system. I loved it. And I think that's everything too. Oh my goodness, look at that. And what did I tell you guys? His bladder is like one of the top things that this poor guy is always stressed about. And he's about to have a little bit of help. Let's go ahead and put this manure in the inventory. He's about to have a little bit of help when Ashlyn is going to be able to say, hey, so you mentioned that whole like bladder thing to me. Man, you humans really have to like use the restroom a lot. Well, I guess we could go ahead and pee like a champion over here for now. So, wait, are you done already? Ashlyn, what the heck? Hang on. I mean, wow. Whoa, excellent quality bladder 10, reliability 8, comfort 5 because it's excellent. This is my jaw on the ground. That was what the silence was about, was my jaw on the ground. Because, I mean, all right. I wasn't expecting that. But now we have a really, really, really good wooden toilet made by an alien who just is kind of like, shrug, yeah, I mean, you told me what you needed, right? And we'll put a little candle so we can see. And never mind, like, Rocky, I guess you can go ahead and why don't you come and use this? Wow. Oh wow, we can upgrade it with a lot of different pieces too. I forgot about that. And let's there we go. All right, there we have it. Wow, that was really amazing. I wasn't expecting her to be like that good at that. Let's go ahead and pet our little kitty cat. Also, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way we might be able. Oh, feel the love! Geppetto, you're such a good cat. I feel like we never give you enough. We never give you enough like attention. Treat pet, huh? Are you not feeling well, Geppetto? Alright, Hercules, right now is Geppetto's time. Especially because Feel the Love gives me 100 satisfaction points, which is a lot at this stage. Geppetto! There he is. Oh, he's playing with the little pine cone. I love that. And I want to be able to have him come over and have him go explore, but I need to get pet training up, and I forgot how to do that with a cat. Oh, we love you too, Geppetto! Oh my goodness. Okay, I kind of want to like go ahead and like give him little kisses. Are you good now though, buddy? Let's see. Become companions from being good friends. Oh, that's adorable. I mean, he is her companion. There you go. Good cat. All right, that's adorable. I'm very happy about that. Oh, well, at least we managed to make the toilet today. So we made a little bit of progress on the whole front, even though I spent most of the time chit-chattering. And then the last thing I kind of wanted to do, well, there's a lot of other things I planned on doing, but I ended up chit-chattering, is I want to come over and try transmuting this material again to see, Rocky, my friend, I need to get you something other than cake to eat. Like, he's starting to put on the weight from all the cake. Because it's the only thing we've been. Wait a second! That's right! Now that we have the internet, we can go ahead and we can shop. And one of the things we can actually shop is the Brazen delivery. And I kind of debated back and forth on if I wanted to have a delivery system come all the way up to the ranch or if I wanted to go down. I think at this stage, guys, with 101 foals, not even 100 at all yet, uh, getting some delivery, especially because people like probably don't have a lot of options for careers out here, is totally fine by me. And Brazen's delivery opens up like a 24-hour grocer. It has some of the more like rare ingredients. It has flowers and herbs you can buy depending on different days, supplies that you can get for crafting and raw materials, seafood, wild ingredients, and Peyton's Pantry. Shelf stable pantry ingredients that we could actually use the interwebs to go ahead and get. If I didn't just, oh, did I just crash my game? Uh-oh. Well, whoops. Huh, and there we go. Did I have to go ahead and restart my game really quickly? Yes. And was I lying when I said really quickly and instead I ended up going down the rabbit hole of downloading many mods? Yes. Yes, I was actually lying. I actually disappeared for about a day and a half, just downloading mods nonstop, and then popped back in and remembered I needed to tell you guys, don't worry, everything is fine, and there is actually a place where you can go ahead and it wasn't Brazen's mod that crashed it. I think I've just been poking way too many things. But there is a pantry place where you can order groceries for non-perishables, which is exactly the kind of thing that we need in this place, so that the only non-perishable thing that's in the house doesn't have to be cake, because that is not helping Rocky whatsoever. Oh my goodness, you guys. But yeah, as you can see, you can get like caramel sauce, you can get spices, you can get cake flour. No, Rocky, we don't need that. You can get different kinds of jam. Ooh, cow plant flour. What the heck? You can get different spices and dried apricots. A bowl of dried fruit can be eaten or used as an ingredient in recipes. And you can also get this, which makes me just smile so much. It is a jar of dried apricots that you can go ahead and you can put out, and it has 8 servings. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness. I really, really love that. So I think we're going to be getting a jar of dried apricots. And look, you can get milk bread. Maybe I should actually get the bread and, you know, some jam, because at least that won't go ahead and go bad while we're trying to keep these poor people alive. Well, like, for a little bit. I wonder what kind of jam everybody would like. That's actually really exciting. Straw, baby! I love strawberry jam! Oh my goodness. And I guess actually this is a good way to kind of think about the fact that I think Rocky is just realizing this. Wait a second. like Ashlyn's an alien, right? She just crash landed around here. I think she's starting to open up about that a bit. Like, yeah, I didn't really mean to end up here. I just kind of did. And I think that he's beginning to realize he gets to introduce her to all sorts of delicious foods. He's a little bit of a jokester, playful guy. Is there like cayenne powder? Like some sort of cayenne powder, spicy thing that he could get. Probably. Probably. There's olives. Let's see. Canned pickled veggies. So actually that would be really good. Just being able to go ahead and like get some pickled veggies might be a good thing for us. And the bread. So let's grab a couple of breads because they aren't going to go bad, fingers crossed. And if they are, then I'm going to feel a little bit gypped, but that's okay. And then there's all these different conserves. Let's see, pumpkin. There's paprika spice powder, but I don't think you can just eat it raw. Raspberry jam, purple tomato sauce. Okay, that sounds like the kind of weird thing, and like red bean paste is not something that I think Rocky would have ever eaten before, but I think he'd be like, that sounds weird enough for an alien, and he would go ahead and just hit the button for those things too. Strawberry jam, definitely want some of that. And then stir-fried veggies or spiced pumpkin canned veggies. Wow. I mean, it's kind of useful just to be able to like whip some of those up, isn't it? Canned tomato soup. Now that actually sounds like a nice, normal, safe thing to get. So we're gonna order those things because we kind of need them. And I think Rocky, being his self-assured self, is going to start looking around the place, going, "All right, so these little things are. Let's see. We'll send the delivery courier right over to your address. Where are you going now, Rocky? Oh, he's off to go chat. He's just going straight up. Who's feeling fearless? Like Ashlyn? What'd you do to feel fearless? Oh, she's feeling like she can handle anything because she's going to be able to go ahead and help us out with taking care of building this place up, it seems. Oh my gosh, what is Rocky? What? Scavenge for pots. Oh my gosh, and now is the goat eating the sawdust. And Geppetto just got sprayed with a skunk. Oh my word. All right, look, I've got to handle this. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and, maybe try to clean up this place a little bit. Maybe try to stop Geppetto from, oh, and there's Hercules. Okay, that's fine. Maybe try to clean this place up a wee bit and find out why oh, I probably need to water these really quickly. Oh dear, and there's manure over here. Okay, look, this is getting a little chaotic. I think that Rocky is starting to feel a little bit more confident though, like he can handle this, and like pretty soon he wants to start leveling up the nectar skill since now he's got an alien who can go ahead and conveniently go ahead and gather up all of the plants that he needs. You know, Ashlyn, she likes plants, she likes animals. Like, surely they can make this work somehow. Also, Ashlyn, you just Ashlyn, please. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'm going to see if surely we could make this work somehow by going ahead and getting these two to maybe focus for 2 seconds so that we can manage to get something done in time. Didn't know that you could do that. Okay. Somehow they managed to phase through each other, going up and down the ladder. That's fine. And when we come back, I will see if we can maybe have a little bit of a pantry. Maybe start cleaning this place up just a touch. Because I don't know if I would trust any kind of nectar made next to a dust bunny, next to an apple tree, questionable apple tree growing underground, next to a thing of compost that's filled with all sorts of weird bones. Oh, and those are fish bones. Oh yeah, and we kind of need to take care of the fishing project, don't we? Well, one thing at a time. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!